Today you were given a question that said an aquarium has a base in the shape of a trapezoid. The aquarium is 75 centimeters high. The base is 50 centimeters long at the front, 75 centimeters long at the back, and 25 centimeters wide. Find the capacity of the aquarium.
Okay, so what we did was, this is like, we drew the prism out, and we realized that it was kind of like it was like kind of standing up. So this is how the aquarium would have looked. So now we kind of broke it down, and we took how one trapezoid, like what the measurements would be of one trapezoid. So what we did was we divided the trapezoid into three shapes, two triangles and one rectangle. And so since this base is 75 centimeters, so since we know like this is 50. So if so these two sides of the rectangle will be the same thing. Now we subtracted 75 with 50 and we found 25. We divided by 2 and we found the bases of the two triangle. And this was the width, so it was 25 centimeters. Now what we had to do, we had to find the area of the triangle, which was base times height divided by 2. So we worked it out over here. So it's 12.5 times 25 divided by 2, which was 156.25 centimeters square. So we multiply by 2 because there are two triangles over here, which gave us a total of 312.5 centimeters square. Now to find the area of the rectangle, it's base times height. So it's 50 times 25, which we got 1,250 centimeters square. So to find an area of the trapezoid, we had to add both the areas, and we found it, which was 1,562.5 centimeters square, and we multiply it by 75 because it's the height over here, and we found the volume like that.
Okay, so my question is, first of all, over here, notice the little mistake you made. This right here is not 25, because over here you changed it. So let's, just so no one gets confused, let's take this out, because this is what they meant by the width right here. Just in case someone sees it and they're like, uh-oh, why is that there and it's not here? So now, capacity needs to be in what unit though? Liters or milliliters. So how many liters or milliliters is this one? And what's the formula, or what's the conversion of centimeters cubed to milliliters? Do you know what the conversion is?
1 centimeter cubed equals to 1 milliliter.
Okay.
So you would, in milliliters, you would get the same answer.
Okay.
But if you make it into liters, you would divide the answer by 1,000.
Okay. Divided by 1,000. And what will be my final answer?
117.1875 liters.
So 100. Or if you rounded it to 118 liters, we would have accepted that as an answer as well. Okay. So now we're going to see a step-by-step example of what to do.
Okay. Since the first step is finding the area of the trapezoid, I drew out the trapezoid. So it's 50 centimeters on the top. So I divided that into three shapes, and okay, so the top would be 50 centimeters, and then this whole thing would be 75 centimeters. So then if the top of the rectangle is 50 centimeters, then the bottom is going to be 50 centimeters also. We have to do 75 minus 50, which gives us 25. And then 25 divided by 2, which equals 12.5 centimeters. So this would be 12.5 centimeters. And then it's going to be the same as this. And this is going to be 25 centimeters because that's the height of the trapezoid. And this would be that too. So what we have to first do is find the rectangle. So 50 times 25 equals 1,250. And then we have to find the triangles. So 12.5 times 25, which equals 312.5 divided by 2 because it's a triangle, which equals 156.25. And then since there are two triangles, we have to multiply that by 2, which equals 312.5. And then so since we found the area of like the three of them, so we should add them all to find the area of the trapezoid. So 312.5 plus 1250 equals 1562.5 centimeters squared, which is the area of the trapezoid. And then the height is 75 centimeters of the whole prism. It's 75. So we should multiply the base of the prism by 75, which is the height. So 1562.5 times 75 equals 117,187.5 centimeters, and that would be cubed because that's the area of the whole. That's the volume of the whole prism. And then we know that 1 centimeter cubed equals 1 milliliter, so that would be 117,187.5 milliliters also, which would be, we have to divide that by 1,000, so that would be 117.1875 liters, or 118 liters.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember the 75 is just, and I'm going to just do a rough sketch here. It just simply means this part here, correct? Okay. So this is just a rough sketch. So this part here is 75 centimeters. So basically the ultimate final learning is volume equals base area times height. And the base area is always going to be the thing at the bottom, or if it's a rectangular prism, the face of it, what it is named after. So whether it's a trapezoid, pentagon, hexagon, and all the other gons, if it's a rectangular prism, this is what you do.